What up, YouTube? Bro Talk 1000, back at y'all with another video. Alright, so today I wanted to come on here and talk about this fight we got coming up March 9th, Las Vegas. It's going to be Sean Porter versus Jordanius Ugas, if I'm saying that right. If I'm mispronouncing it, please forgive me. But before I get into it, man, can you guys just do me a favor, man? Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I'm a new growing channel, and I appreciate all of the support. I'm a boxing enthusiast. I love boxing. I love hearing other YouTubers' opinions on boxing, and I feel like I have an opinion of my own. So instead of getting up in everybody's comment section, disagreeing with people and, getting yelled at by YouTubers, man, I said, let me just make my own channel and voice my own opinions, man, and maybe some people along the way will come to agree with me, and we can vibe. Hopefully I can vibe with some people, for lack of a better term. So thank you. Hit the subscribe button, please. Now let's get into it. Let's talk about this fight with Porter versus Ugas. Now my thing about this fight is I'm wondering why it isn't getting as much coverage, as much press as it should be. He's Sean Porter is the WBC welterweight champion, I believe, and Ugas is his mandatory. And with all the talk surrounding the top welterweights, Errol Spence, now Terrence Crawford, and Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is in the mix now too, and Danny Garcia. With all the talks of these top welterweights, about what they're gonna do and how they're going to work their way around avoiding Spence for as long as possible, and all of this nonsense we got going on in Keith Thurman. This fight is kind of getting swept under the rug, and I think that a lot of people are going to be disappointed. I watched a few interviews lately with Sean Porter, man, and he looks very relaxed. He looks like he's kind of almost like he's looking past Ugas. So I don't know if that's a good idea, man. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. Yeah, so I don't know if that's a good idea to overlook Ugas. He's a solid fighter. Let me break him down. First, you got Ugas, right? Let me get on BoxRec, man, so I'm giving actual facts, not messing anything up. Jordanius Ugas is 32 years old, I believe. 32 years old, 5'9", 23 wins, three knockouts, no draws. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So he's 23, 3-0, with 11 KOs. All right. Solid amateur background. His professional resume, there's no names that stand out to me, really. Amir Imam, his last fight with this guy Cesar Miguel Barrio Nuevo, was that guy was like a cab driver or something. I'm trying to see these names. Nelson Lara, I know, I'm not even gonna act like I know who he is. No. So no real names that really stand out besides Amir Imam. And let's look at the people he lost to. He lost to Amir Imam in unanimous decision. He lost to some guy named Emmanuel Robles the fight before that on a split decision. And his third loss was in 2012 to somebody named Johnny Garcia. Have no idea who that is. So, but what I see in Ugas though is he's very skilled. Obviously, he comes from that Cuban school amateur background, and he's a solid fighter, man. Like Lara, but he's just not as strong, not as fast. You understand what I'm saying? He's not like nothing stands out about Ugas. but he's solid. And if you're not careful, if he has a good night, if he's polished and firing on all cylinders, he can outbox a Sean Porter. Probably fairly easy, in my opinion. He seems to be a great boxer. If he was to, like, maybe fight stiffer competition, and but he's beating the people that they put in front of him. But from what I see, he's a solid boxer. Now, the thing about Sean Porter is, we all know Sean Porter is basically a football player, or a wrestler with a pair of boxing gloves on. That's it. The only way he does well, the only reason he does so well is because he's such a finely tuned athlete, a very well conditioned athlete, very strong, very muscular, solid upper body. You know what I mean? He's just an all-around tough guy with a lot of tenacity and a lot of endurance, and that compensates for a lot of his mistakes that he makes technically in the ring as a boxer. It does wonders for him. But as you can see with a guy like Kell Brook, if you can just remain like with the fundamentals of boxing, if you're also a strong boxer with a strong upper body, and you can kind of wrestle with Sean when he's on the inside and tie him up, and you know what I mean, it takes a certain type of boxer, a boxer slash, like, let's say a boxer puncher, you know what I mean, somebody with good legs who's going to give Sean Porter lateral movement, somebody who's going to use a good jab, and get out the way he wants to, and that is Ugas. If nothing else, Ugas is a very technically sound boxer, and I think any pure boxer gives Sean Porter problems on any given day of the week. On any day of the week, they give Sean Porter problems. Now, Sean Porter gives anybody problems as well, but I just feel that I'm just the guy who believes in the boxer puncher. That's my forte. When it comes to boxing, I'm a fan of the boxer puncher. Okay. But styles make fights, you know what I mean? And I like to see the different styles collide. I like to see the clash. I like to see the boxer versus the brawler, you know what I mean? To always see what's gonna happen. That's what makes boxing, So this is gonna be a good fight, man. I'm just not hearing a lot of hype about it. I hope Sean Porter is not overlooking Ugas. And I'm just wondering why there's not much more coverage on it. So, just to wrap it up, I'm not a gambling man, but if I were, I think this is a good time to pick an underdog, man. I think the underdog in this fight, Ugas, I don't gamble, man, but I'm telling you, boy, I have a good feeling somebody's gonna get paid on that night, because Ugas can box. Like I said, I'm a fan of anybody that's a boxer. Some people might call it running, some people call it boring, but to box takes good conditioning and good skills. Those skills pay the bills, and with as much as Sean Porter has accomplished, he just hasn't fought the boxers, you know what I mean? Keith Thurman, boxer puncher, he lost. Kell Brook, boxer puncher, he lost. You understand what I'm saying? Ugas is not a Keith Thurman, and I don't know. I would say he's similar, kind of to Kell Brook, but a little more polished, and it's hard to explain, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out, because I don't want to seem like I'm giving Ugas too much credit, like, because where has he been? If he was so great, like, he would have been up there. But I mean, he's the WBC mandatory, so he's somebody. But we'll see what happens, man. I was watching some highlights on Ugas, and it looks like he might pull it off. So anyway, man, once again, Bro Talk 1000. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends about me. You know what I'm saying? And just vibe out with me, man. We here. Merry Christmas, man. It's Christmas Day, man. Yeah. We out. Chill.